welcome back to the channel and for watching these videos as always. Not posted many videos lately because this is a bit of an ongoing family issue and I don't have a lot of time to go and do anything, but I thought I'd show you that we're down here in Burnham to look at a boat for sale. Actually, the Antares 9. So here it is here. So just gonna have a look and I'll film a bit in a minute. So I've had a good look around and there's a few things to point out. It hasn't been out for a while, there's a lot of growth down there. I'm not sure if the engines will lift any further, but you see the engine's got a bit of growth on them as well. I go on board. Oh. I've had this open, loads of space under here for the batteries and general storage space. Those are lockers. You can open that from there, but there's another one underneath the seat, so you make sure both are unlocked. For a gas bottle. It's always a bit disappointing when there's not been much of an effort to clean it. I know it's not been the greatest weather recently, but Marine on top. This side door is what I really wanted. Haven't been able to turn the power on so I can see the engine hours. This is the kind of thing I mean, which makes me a little bit concerned about. People haven't bothered cleaning up the anchor. And when I look inside the chain locker, again, I like the fact it's got metal fixtures. But nothing's been cleaned. Everything's grimy. I know you get stuff over season, but the other bit I've seen is that this sealer to me is an issue. Same as what's happened on my other Antares that I had. And I can push that and I can see that's moving under the glass. That's a bit of a concern. We'll go inside and have a quick look as well. I can't go down it for a minute because there's a fender there. Quite a bit of stainage on the old chairs, but I like the fact all this can move forward. But nothing's been cleaned. There's just little bits of rust. All this is all right, but it all just needs a blooming good clean. It's like you can see those stains. Nothing's been cleaned to make it presentable. But it's got large display on it, which I do like. What I don't know though is if that's the bow thruster. What's that one? I don't know. And I can't see where this actually hooks up anywhere. So does it just, or where does it go? You can see that's just the paint on there. Camera, I thought that on my one it was more of a glue. Other ones I've seen have TVs on here. This one hasn't. But again, a lot of light fixtures with metal surrounds. Hanging locker. All this does lift up, obviously the bedding. It's all functional, it's all just dirty though, to be honest. And just to show what I mean, if I see, I would have cleared all that up. I wouldn't have let anyone see any mess anywhere. I don't know if it's just people been coming in to have a look, but it's just grime everywhere. This is the main thing we needed, which was a tool compartment. Again, just more grime. I don't think it's just been used to come over and have a drink on, which is fine, but you want to sell it, you want to put it in a good light, I think. Oh, just look at the handle, nothing's been cleaned. So I think the overall size of the boat is what I want. I'm not sure for the money of this boat, which is over £100,000 in the current state and condition, if it's got all that amount of growth on it. It's been in the water for quite a while. I'm not sure how much, and it's not been cleaned by any good standard, I don't think. And I'd have to look at what the engine servicing has been like. But so far, the boat size is great. Overall fit and finish is fine, but quality of this boat is just makes me a little bit suspect in terms of the way it's not being looked after very well. So it has been 24 hours since I went and looked at that boat for sale, and looking back at the video, maybe I was being a bit harsh. It's just that with all the toys I've got, and I've got a few over my shoulder here and there, as well as the boat that I've sold, I tend to think I need to keep those assets in pristine condition so that if ever I do need to sell them, I can get top dollar for them. So for a boat that's up for £105,000, and just to be clear, that's way above my budget that I can afford, I would expect it to be presented in much better condition, whereas there was absolutely no prep taken to make it more presentable. Again, those things are superficial and they could probably be dealt with a good day on the boat. But when I spoke to the broker, they did confirm that the engines haven't been serviced since at least 2024. It hasn't been out the water since it was last serviced either, which was evident in all the growth that's on it. But for me, the bits that really stand out to me as potential problem areas are the fact that the windscreen, the sealer seems to be coming away from the windscreen, and it seems to be delaminating away from the adhesive. That's a big issue which I had on my Antares, which was 6 years older, or was it 7 years older than when I looked at yesterday, and it's already happening. So that's an issue for me. The fact that the engines haven't been serviced, I suspect they probably haven't been winterized either, so you'd never know what engine problems you're going to have. So for me, if it was significantly cheaper, I might be slightly tempted, because I think I could sort that out, and I think the experts I used to help look after the boats could maybe give me a good bit of sense of comfort. But at that price, it's too much money. So I'm going to go and look at some other boats in the coming weeks, and I'll continue to take you with me. If you have any comments, questions, thoughts, am I being too harsh? Just let me know. Happy to hear the criticisms as well. But until the next time, take care. Bye bye.